All right. Hold on. Real quick. Okay. I have to make this disclaimer real quick before I continue on with anything because I'm realizing. One second. Let me make sure. Okay. I can. All right. Y'all can hear me. I have to make this disclaimer. This is gonna be a quick video, real quick. I have to make this disclaimer because I'm just gonna send this to everybody that hop in my comments and don't listen. Now, I usually let's start here. In my mind, right, I do have an agenda, and that's to inspire and help people with practical solutions from the biblical text. Now, if you don't like that agenda, what I've learned is people will try to attack you. This ain't that. This isn't a debate channel. I have my views, and if you are atheist or you don't believe, whatever, I don't even care what you are, right? This is my channel. You don't get to come over here and tell me what to do, how to do it, what to believe in when you want me to. Now, I'm going to highlight quickly. I have this guy in my comment section, right? And I've dealt with this twice now. So I need to make this disclaimer before it's too late. But I also want to go to this other person, right? I want to start something. I want to say something. This whole paragraph, I want to get down to this. I have nothing against spiritual people in general. Problem is, though, they are always drawn to cults, sects, or sections, or organized religions, which are issues. That's your problem. This ain't what my channel is about. My channel is not to defend your problem. My channel was not to address your problem. My channel was not to listen to your problem. And no offense, it's a specific reasoning because you don't listen to my problem. You haven't cared about what my main point is, which is what? To help people. That's the only point. So if you don't care that I'm trying to inspire Christians, then you can be gone. I don't ask people to follow, like, comment, subscribe. There's something that he said, right? If all of this is new to you or genuinely not your intention, I'm still glad I can make you aware this type of speech is in fact used by cults. I don't care what it's used by. I know my intention. And you should respect my intention, listen to my intention, and then rock with my intention. What don't you get? But here, right, I want to go to this dude. When you make false claims or outright lie, you are going to get schooled. When your reaction to getting schooled is to run away and block people, you are conceding that you got schooled. Now, I can show the actual comments, but I got to go to the video. I'm going to say this one time because I ran into this with two people already. So I'm going to go slow because I'm just going to tag them in this video. I'm not going to address them again. One, this is about respect. This isn't about getting schooled. Who are you? Like, I don't think they understand that I am allowing the conversation out of mutual respect. This isn't a getting schooled thing because the minute you comment, I can just delete it, block you, and never allow you to speak on this page. I have to accept you on the page in order to get the schooling. Now, let's go to this. Let's actually get to this. Let's find this guy. I'm gonna go. Now I wanna look at this. Think about what he's saying. You are trying to bully someone. It's a YouTube channel, not an elementary school playground. No, it's a YouTube channel where you can bully someone. But right there, when I say you're bullying, he said, no, I'm not. It's a YouTube channel. So that means you can't bully on a YouTube channel. But that's my point. They don't listen to you. They don't respect you. He don't hear you logically like, dang, maybe I am being a bully and I should stop. No, he don't care. This is why it's not about defending the faith to you. Why would I defend my faith to a man that doesn't respect me? That doesn't make sense. Think, let me find it again. Right here. This is why it's no point of trying to be logical, right? No, you are, listen, he quoted me, you are blocked, I am gonna run away. So I accept your concession of defeat, you can't defend your faith. Now, watch, this right here is the main point of everything that I'm saying. No, I can. So right there, I am admitting I can defend my faith. I'm never saying that I can't defend myself. What did I say? But I didn't post this to win my faith against you. You can have the win. That's my point. What are you talking about? Accept defeat. There is no defeat. See, I post a video and then you want to defeat me. I don't want to defeat you. So yeah, I'm gonna run away because what do I need to defend my faith against you for? You are, it's almost like you don't see how you're trying to manipulate. You are somebody that's asking me to defend my faith against you, and when I choose not to, you're also getting mad at me for not defending my faith against you. But you don't even respect me. I said no, I can. But I didn't post this to win my faith against you. You can have the win. That only makes you feel good. I ran away because you said you don't respect me. Not because I couldn't defend my faith. Once a man, then I even continue. You said you don't respect me. So ain't no point in defending to a man that don't respect me anyway. And then he comes back and says, I ran away. So once again, you accept your defeat. That's it right there. And then look, I came and said right here, I said, yeah, you ignore I ran away from a man that don't respect me. And then he comes back and say, I don't owe any respect to slavery apologists. Don't leave that out. Okay then. So if you don't owe me respect, I don't owe you a defense. I don't owe you to allow you talking to me on my channel. Then right, I should block you and move forward. Listen to what you said. If you don't have any respect to, don't call me a slavery apologist. Call me who I am, a man. You don't respect me as a man. So then take yourself off of the page that you don't respect. That's logical. See, it's not about defending anything, bruh. As a Christian, you can't insult them back. You can't be rude to them. But they can be rude to you. So it tells you not to correct a mocker. Now, the only reason we get into these type of situations is because we come in it with actual intent. I had the conversation not trying to win anything. So for all the atheists or anybody that is a non-believer, this page is not here so I can get you. I'm not here to convert you. I'm not here to talk to you. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Christians. And if anyone else that don't believe choose to respectfully ask me questions and respectfully listen to the answer, then I will engage with them. But anybody that's looking to defeat me, go against me, no, this is not a debate channel. And I don't respond to my comments so that when atheists comment, I debate them. Now, what happened is a trickle effect. I responded to one atheist, and then when I divided his response video into clips, now we got more atheists joining in. Or whatever he is, I don't really know. But he clearly doesn't believe in the Bible. So what I'm saying is I've realized that they're going to look at this like, well, if he responds to the comments, then he should respond to my comment. And that's not how this goes. I don't need your respect. And you clearly said I don't owe respect to slavery apologists. So then if you don't even want to respect me, why are you talking to me? That's why I said you're a bully. Because if I don't respect somebody, I'm not going to their page and talking to them. Why come to why go to someone's page you know you don't respect just to try to win against them? That's illogical. You'd never catch me under an atheist page trying to get them to respect me. No, I'm only talking about respect because you're on my page. So yes, I'm going to block you, make the video about it. I'm not even going to block you. I'm just going to block your comments, make the video about it, tag you in the video, and then not allow your comments to show back up. Because, I mean, and then you can hop on video and you can make videos and then I'll just block them. Because at the end of the day, I don't have to, I can defend. I'm not gonna defend to anybody that's disrespectful. How you gonna not respect me and make me defend my faith to you? What? You don't even respect me. Who cares? That's illogical. I'm not about to make a man I don't respect prove himself to me. No. Now, one more time, because it gets lost in translation. What is my purpose here? To help people. Even, again, when we went to this dude, he's talking about a cult and not what I'm doing at all. Yeah, well, I guess you didn't take the advice and read up on cult indoctrination. And if you did, your business will boom. I'm not looking for no business to boom, bro. This ain't about business, bro. I don't care about money. I said it before, like, I might sell some clothes because I already thought about selling clothes. But other than that, bro, like, this ain't about me getting to the top, getting 1 million subscribers, getting that YouTube check. I do science, bro. I don't care about the money like that. It's about the people, bro. My grandma, she instilled godliness in me through her actions. Godly energy, and I want to get that out to the world before I perish, because one day I'll be gone. So I'd rather be remembered for trying to help people. And I know how I'm helping the people that I'm called to help. If you ain't the person I'm supposed to help, then that's on you. But your opinions and all of that ain't got nothing to do with this channel. And if you don't like that, well then, oh well. What are you gonna do? Hurt me? Harm me? Talk about me? Talk bad about me? Be rude to me because I don't care about your comments? Even if you think you are doing the Lord's work, your words are potentially annihilating people from their social surroundings, from normality, to make them vulnerable to the cult. So this is all potential. So you're writing this entire paragraph off of what I could potentially be doing, instead of looking at my actual intention, asking me my intention, and then ending the conversation with what my intention is, which is what? To help people. Stop telling me all this, oh, but you could be alienating them from. No, but that's not my intention. So we're going to stick with my intention, and that's it. What is you talking about? The people that could draw them back are labeled not your real brother, or they won't accept your transformation, or whatever, by the cult. Yeah, they're not my real brother under Jesus, as far as doing the specific mission work. Yeah, that's true. You're not my brother. You know why? Because you're not going to do the work that I'm trying to do. You're not going to do this godly work. I'm talking about brother as in for God. Yeah, everybody ain't gonna be your brother. Yes, that is valid. It's not about the cult. It's the truth. It's the literal truth. LeBron James, Maverick Carter, that's not his brother, but he gonna help the mission more than probably his uncle would, more than his family would. Like, one more time. Also, learn about other religions is basically like eating ice cream with different flavors. It's still ice cream. They all play the same game and use the same rule book to indoctrinate. You don't back any of this up. But anyway, let's go with that for a second. But what's my intention as me, as an individual? If you don't ask me what's in my brain, then I'm not about to keep respecting what's in your brain. Am I trying to do that? Because if the answer is no from me, then I don't care about all of this hypothetical you're putting on me. Now let's continue. When faith is taught, it is indoctrination. Praying and the constant repetition of verses in a group choir is pretty much the best way to inject ideas and ideology into a person. If you find your faith, you should ask, who helped me find it? A book, a person? Then the conclusion must be it ain't your own and you didn't find it. If my faith is my own, why share it? You obviously share it, especially on a monetized platform. Why even have money or goods involved in spiritual matters? That's my point. This ain't no monetized platform. You need 1,000 subscribers to even start being monetized. I have 350 subscribers, bro. And I never once at the end of my 30-minute videos tell somebody to like, comment, or subscribe. That's my point. They come with this, with their own. When faith is taught, it is an indoctrination. Yeah, that's your opinion. And I understand that. There's no point of denying your opinion because you're going to argue it and it's going to turn into an argument. So I got to allow them to just talk. Now let's finish his words. I have nothing against spiritual people in general. Problem is, though, they're always drawn to cults, sections, or organized religions, which are instruments of power and authority over them. Most are simply money exploitation schemes. And your words in the short clip are literally a summation of how cults draw in members. If you aren't aware of that, read it up. No point in me telling you a second time that your video is cult indoctrination lingo, no matter your motives or intentions. Because again, it does matter my motives or intentions. I don't care what it sounds like. I'm not doing it. And you can accept that. I don't know what else to tell you. I don't need to read up on that because my intention after reading that is still going to come out of that. I'm going to still preach the word and say the same stuff after I read it. So you either going to get mad at me about that. You're either going to accept that I will read that and still do the work. And what you going to do? Because I'm going to read it and still say the same stuff. Now what? What you going to do? You going to get mad at me? You going to hate me? You going to block me? You going to what? I don't care. Because I'm still going to do the God work the way that God put it in me. And I'm not about to stop because of what you're talking about. No, I don't need to read nothing. You're telling me to go read a book, but you're commenting on a short, which came from an actual video, which you didn't even go watch my whole video. But you're telling me to go read an entire book without you going to watch my entire video for its context. So if I got to read your whole book, you need to go find the video that short is from and watch the entire short. How about that? Now, I'm not going to address this again. I'm not about to address. If you disagree, okay, I'm going to try to listen to you one good time, bro. Lastly, when people keep typing all these paragraphs, let me say something. Yes, this is YouTube. But hey, bro, this is why I make videos. Responding to all of these paragraphs, keep it short and simple. Not because I can't read all of that. No, that's not the point at all. It's so that we can go point by point. You're making like 3 to 4 different points in this paragraph and you're expecting me to just keep up with it and respond to each and every point in text. No, I'm not doing that. That's why I make the videos. Okay? So if you find your faith, you should ask, who helped me find it? But you don't know how people find it. The Buddha found it on his own. So it wasn't off of somebody else. And if someone helps you find your faith, that isn't bad either. This isn't a cult. I'm not a cult leader. I am not telling people to be a part of a cult. If you don't like, let me go over this one more time. I have nothing against spiritual people in general. Problem is though, hey bro, wait, whoa. If you have nothing against me in general, but problem is, bro, keep that to yourself. Who asked you your problem? Did I ask you the problem? Did I say that I am here to answer your problems? No. There's this misconception that just because you're Christian, you should defend your religion against us. You should defend yourself against us. And if you don't, you're invalid. No, I don't have to defend anything against you. And what are you going to do about it outside of getting angry? I'm going to help people. I'm going to keep inspiring people. I'm going to keep using the Bible. And if you don't like it, then keep scrolling. It's like, no. Keep scrolling. You know that's an option? Did you know you could scroll? So when you come talking on my page, you should come with respect. And if you don't want to do that, then yes, you're getting blocked. I don't have to defend nothing against you. What you gonna do? That's the point. Troll me some more, get mad, make a new YouTube page and keep trolling. Okay, do it. Because either you're gonna respect me, keep scrolling, or disrespect me and get blocked and not have nothing to say anyway. To all my Christians, me personally, I get why I say don't correct a mocker. Because when you correct them, they're just gonna mock you. They're not listening to you. They don't care about you. They don't care about your viewpoint. They don't care about you as a human. They don't care that you're trying to be nice. They don't care. They think you're already dumb. They already want to defeat you in your viewpoint of faith. They already have what they made up in their mind as their answer. And nothing you say is gonna change it. Nothing. There is no, well, if I try to say it this way, if I be kind this way, if I be patient enough. No. None of that is gonna work. You gotta get away from them. Just don't give them one chance. And once you see where it's going, it's no point. Because they're not listening to you. Now what I'm doing at all. Yeah, well, I guess you didn't take the advice or read up on cult indoctrination. And I guess you didn't look at the full video. But you're here talking to me. You see? You can type me full paragraphs without watching my full video, but telling me to go read a full book. Now let's slide through this one more time. This is whoever this guy is. Now we were on a good path. This is the sad part because it started off where like everything was okay. But he stopped answering all the responses. Now I want to get to the main part of right here, right? This is it's not about I don't care about his viewpoint because this is the part. Now watch this. I made a valid point. No, they weren't told to go steal, kill, and raise slaves. That's what chattel slavery did. They could buy slaves, which isn't bad because they're coming to the people that would treat them well. The Jews, the Israelites, they had better laws at that time. That's what I'm saying. They were not treated like chattel slavery. Now watch this. Even as an Israelite can, even an Israelite can sell himself into slavery. Slavery wasn't chattel back then. You said there were no regulations on the treatment of chattel slaves. So I quoted Leviticus 25:44-46. The Sabbath of the land shall provide food for you and for your slave and for your hired worker and the shanjur who lives with you. So what I'm saying is, right here, if there was no regulations on the treatment of chattel slaveries, then why would the Sabbath of the land provide food for slaves? And then I quoted how, compared to the American chattel slavery, where slaves worked through exhaustion, 365 a day, a year, and starved if the master didn't care. That's literally not the same. Because in the Jewish times, food is being provided for them. Versus in American chattel slavery, it wasn't the case. The food ain't just going to be provided to them. That wasn't a law that food had to be provided to them. No, they didn't have to have food at all. But instead of listening to that and saying that makes sense, that has any validity, let's go on. Now, he gave his 1 through 5 responses, right? That was great. I responded to all them. But I want to go to the last one. Here, let me move me out the way for a second so y'all can see. I want to go to the last one here. This, and then I'm done. When he gets to 5, he asks me this question. How much respect does a slavery apologist deserve? Why did he say that? Let's go up for a second. Now, in my number 5, I say you don't have to agree. Right? That's true. You don't have to agree. I'm not mad at you. But respond to the 4 points that I made. And once you address them with respect, then I'll take your response. That is fair. As a man, that's fair. Once you address my points with respect, then I'll respond. I didn't disrespect you. But then he comes down and says, that's my point. How much respect does a slavery apologist deserve? So forget the conversation. What do you mean? I deserve all the respect that you would want, that you would want for yourself. So then on my next number 5, I say, if you don't come respectful, I'll block you and go about my day. Can I have a conversation? Not a debate, a conversation. Yes. Do I have to? No. You came talking to me, not the other way around. So if you don't be respectful, yes, be gone. That's simple logic. They don't want that because they don't want to be respectful to you. Duh. That's the whole point. I didn't come to your page to respect you. I literally came to your page to disrespect you. And now you're trying to call me out for that. He don't like that. Then I even go on to say, I don't need your respect. Either you give it or you will be gone. So instead of giving the respect, listen to what he says on my page. He quotes me, I don't need your respect. I don't respect liars or slavery apologists, so we're both good. Run away if you can't defend your beliefs. Very simple. No, whoa, let's break that down. I don't respect liars or slavery apologists. So why are you on my page talking to me? So when you don't respect people, you go and disrespect them on their page, and then if they say you're harassing them or bullying them, you say, well, it's just YouTube. No, that's harassment. You're purposely coming to my page with no respect. No. If you don't want to respect me, then leave the page or get blocked. That makes perfect sense on my end. What do you mean? Don't come to my page trying to make me defend something when you don't have respect for my answers or me as a human being. What's wrong with you? I don't know what belief system they move with, but it never tells them to respect others. You don't even know how to respect a stranger. I'm a stranger. You're not even respecting me. But you trying to teach me that the Bible is wrong. when the Bible tells me to respect a stranger? You don't tell me to respect a stranger. Look how you treat me, a stranger. You don't even, I don't respect liars or slavery apologists. I never said I was a liar. I never said I was a slavery apologist. So you bring up that God condones slavery, and if I say anything against it, you automatically label me as a liar, a slavery apologist, and say, well, I don't respect you. Well, then leave. Stop trying to talk to me. Why are you mad that I'm going to block you? Run away if you can't defend your beliefs. That's manipulation. How are you on my page telling me to run away if I can't defend my beliefs? My page isn't built to defend my beliefs against you, and I don't need to. That was never the point. That was never the goal. That was never my intention, so I don't care about that. And if you want me to defend my faith for you, well, that's your want, and I don't have to do what you want me to do. Now, what you can do is make your own page and then ask Christians to come to your page and defend. And any Christian that comes to your page to defend, then you can argue with them because they brought themselves to you. But I didn't bring myself to you, buddy. You brought yourself to me. Remember that. So if you come talking to me and you don't respect me, then yes, I'm going to make the video about you and then block all your comments. It's that simple. It's very simple. Now, I said, wait a minute. This ain't a channel to debate, which is true. Nowhere on my channel, nowhere in the description, nowhere do I ever say this is a debate channel. Nowhere. It's not a debate channel. I have beliefs and you don't respect that, so you are blocked. I am going to run away because I need to show this. I said why I'm going to run away. Because you don't respect me and assume I'm a liar. So I gave my reasoning. They don't care. So guess what? I'm going to block you and make a video over the words you said and let you watch it. But your comments will never show up again. You have no power here. You do that on your page and you lost because you don't have respect. I even go on to say this ain't about the Bible. This is about respect. If you don't respect me, then you don't come on my page talking to me. Simple. That's a bully. You're trying to tell me to run away off my page because you refuse to respect me. Because you don't have, which I know this is probably a little insult, because you don't have the brain power to remove your own self off a page you don't respect. Let me say that again. Because you don't have the power, you don't have the brain power to remove yourself off a page you don't respect. So since you don't know how to do it, I'll do it for you. It's that simple. No respect, no dialogue. LOL, you are dialoguing. You are just making excuses rather than defending your belief. So I accept your concession of defeat. No. That's why this is why you can't respond back. Because I had to say what? Let's go slow for you. You don't respect me. So it makes zero logical sense to defend a man that don't respect me. What don't you comprehend? No respect, no dialogue. And now, what do you say? You are just making excuses rather than defending your beliefs. No, I'm not it's like they don't listen to what you just said. It's not an excuse. It's respect. If you don't respect me, then I don't defend any. There's not an excuse. This is my point. If you can't defend your faith, I started off defending. That's the point. So I learned that, look, I defended 1, 2, 3, 4. Look, 5. This is me defending. Here's me defending again. No, they weren't told to go steal and kill. And then I learned that through the defense, through me defending, there isn't a respect there. So from that, I said, look, this is me still defending, giving examples, explaining what the actual Hebrew definition means. But guess what? There's not a respect level. Here's me again adding Deuteronomy, remember that you were a slave in Egypt and the Lord your God redeemed you. So I'm saying, so if they were Israelites, wanted to own their own slaves, why at the end are they being reminded to treat strangers fairly? Because they were slaves. They would continue the promotion of slavery and not tell people to remember how they were treated and to not treat others like. Yes, I was trying to have the dialogue with you. Yes, you're absolutely correct. But once I got to the point where I realized you don't have respect, then I stopped. Here, let me respond to you again. No excuses. I'm gonna respond to you on the video. No excuses. No respect. Convo over. Like, what don't you understand? This isn't about excuse. It's about respect. Because what you're not getting is this. And I want to say this again to the Christians. If they don't respect you, then they're not going to listen to you. And if they don't respect you, they're going to troll you. If they don't respect you, and I'm going to make a separate video, right? Because this is why I have to make this disclaimer to stop this now. The first atheist that I had to go against, or he quoted the same stuff that he quoted, the same Leviticus. Once I made valid points, and I have I got the screenshots. Luckily, I screen recorded everything. He deleted everything. Once I made valid points, he deleted them and redirected the whole conversation to troll. It was never about anything that I had to say valid. All the while, he disrespected me all along the way. And I got to a point where I asked him, I said, is my voice nothing to you? Do it mean something to you, yes or no? Is it worthless, yes or no? And he trolled, but he said, no, your voice is important. Well, then why would you insult me and call me low-tier YouTubers and call me names? Once I asked him that, he just deleted the whole thread and came back trolling me with Leviticus again. So I learned from that experience that it's not about anything you're saying, because he don't want to respect you. He literally deleted anything you made valid, came back and dominated you with the scripture he wanted to address only and didn't want to hear you. So once I seen that, which I'm gonna show that in a later video, no, I'm not gonna deal with it. So no. You see, one more time, even this. So I accept your concession of defeat. How did any of that start? This isn't a battle. There was no defeat. In order for us to be defeated, we both would have to understand that we're both in battle. I never said I'm battling you. I never said I'm debating you. I never said this is an equal exchange, and if you get to a certain point and I yield, then I lose. This is all made up in your mind that you are seeking. Now I know you're not going to watch this video just like the last atheist, right? You're just going to comment on it, or you're going to try. But no, I'm about to block everything you got to say. I'm going to tag you in this, and then I'm going to go about my day and make this into shorts and tag you in those as well. And if you don't like it, well, you shouldn't be over here being disrespectful. Because if you don't even respect me, then you're not going to hear any worldview that I have to say. And I know that already. So I'm not about to entertain you. I'm just going to use it for my content and then go about my day.